Hey, does anyone know what the Roman numeral is for 500?
Why?
Yeah, because 500 subscribers on YouTube, so I was
I
just
think
curious.
it's a D.
It's a D?
Yeah.
What's my most popular video again? So one could argue that that video had a significant impact on me getting a D.
What the hell is wrong with you?
That was a very bad joke, brought to you in part by my dumbass who thought it was a very good idea. So, before we get started, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I could never have asked for this in my wildest dreams. I don't know why you guys decided to subscribe and watch my content. It's very mediocre and memey at best, but hey, some of you guys seem to enjoy it, so thanks so much. I appreciate it. With that being said, 500 subscriber special, let's do something crazy. We're gonna do a tier list for My Little Pony ships. This is a bad idea. But you can see I've already renamed some of the tiers. So at the top we've got spaceship, best kind of ship you want to be. Spaceship, yacht, fishing boat. Fishing boat, you know, gets the job done. It's fine, it's decent. Canoe, not optimal. I don't fantasize about a freaking canoe. And you don't want to be the Titanic. No, you don't. So keep in mind, these are my opinions, obviously. If you want to have a argument in the comment section, feel free. I could care less. Actually, that's not true. I couldn't care less. A lot of people get that phrase wrong. I could not care less. Physically could not care less if you decide to bash each other's brains out in the comment section, whatever. So, let's get started. I'm not noticing any Equestria girls here. Which is kind of a bummer because I ship Sunset Shimmer and Twilight pretty hard. But that's okay. We'll work with what we got here. Before we get started, there's a new tier here. I'm going to rename this Canon, which will be for ships that they have no purpose in the show other than to drive plot and to exist. Like, we never really had much to work with before they decided to be shipped for us, you know? Got a little bit of liquid courage here. Do not try this at home. Leave it to the professionals. And I am a professional idiot. Okay, first, right off the bat, strong. So strong. Rarejack. Very good ship. Thing about this, though, is I actually ship the Equestria Girls Rarejack way more than I ship the Pony Rarejack. I just feel like Equestria Girls had a little bit more context. They gave their relationship more of a boost, you know? Ponies, I mean, it's a good ship. It's just not quite as strong as EQG, honestly. Next, Twidash. Twidash is good. It's very good. They had good chemistry, especially during that episode where Twilight Sparkle was trying to teach Rainbow Dash about the history of the Wonderbolts. And where Rainbow Dash is trying to teach Twilight to fly after she got wings. I mean, just the relationship these two have. And then bonding over Daring Do. I mean, that was good. You like to see it. Not to mention the fandom content and the fanfiction. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Let's move on to Twishy. I don't really see them as a couple. I don't ship them personally. Not really one of mine. We'll leave them in a canoe. Because we don't want to sink them. It's a fine. It's an okay ship. We'll leave it at that. Rarity and Twilight, I see more potential. Honestly, I'll put them in a fishing boat. They've had good episodes together, and their on-screen relationship, good stuff. Moving on to Rarity and Rainbow Dash. I'm not a fan of this one. I'm really not. One of the worst episodes in the show was the End and Friend for me. And they brought up a lot of good points. Obviously, you don't need to be the samey to be friends. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't see any potential in a romantic relationship between these two. That's all. Pinkie Pie and Rarity. Canoe. I don't really see it. They did have a great episode together. I think it was called Spice Up Your Life. Really good. Great song. I mean, good stuff. Really just good friends. Not so much romantic partnership. Same with Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie. I don't see it. Not one of mine. Okay. Y'all already know frickin' what I'm about here. Penultimate quintessential tomboy lesbian ship. Come on, guys. They were having so much romantic tension since season 1, Running of the Leaves. I made a video about shipping these two. You don't need you don't need to really look far to see why I enjoy this ship so much. Applejack and Fluttershy. Once again, not really too much of a romantic potential there. However, these two were in my favorite episode of the show, which is Sounds of Silence. So I gotta give credit where credit's due. Good pairing. Good friends. Not really a ship for me. Pinkie Pie, Applejack, also not really a ship for me. You know, they had great episodes. The one that stands out in my mind is the one where Apple family went on a quest to find out if the pies were in fact related to the apples. They have similar backgrounds, both grew up on a farm. Just not really one of mine. Pinky Dash is more mine. I think there's more potential there. Just from what I've seen. Maybe it's the fandom stuff. Maybe it's that one episode back in season 1 where they both really enjoy pranks. I don't know, they have similar senses of humor, I guess. Well, Rainbow Dash is a little bit more sarcastic. But I think they get along well. Good stuff. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. Very good ship. Come on, childhood friends. The whole episode, the whole dynamic, Hurricane Fluttershy, Flutter Brudder. Just the relationship that these two have had from birth. Good friends growing up. You know, Rainbow Dash stuck up for Fluttershy's honor at the very beginning. How can you not like this ship? Rarity and Fluttershy, once again, not one I really see potentially working out that much. Good friends, of course. I don't see romantic potential. Same with Twilight and Applejack. Not so much. Sorry, guys. I'm not seeing it. I'm really not. Twilight and Flash. This is not a hot take. This is like, I don't know, a cold take? It's a frigid take. I mean, I don't like this ship very much at all. I think the problem is that it was forced. It was kind of shoved down our throats with Equestria Girls. But Pony Flash Sentry doesn't even show up. He shows up like once in the background, and then he's in Equestria Girls. There's nothing for this dude to do. I feel like they were gonna go somewhere with him, and they just didn't. Dead in the water, man. He is a sinking ship. I don't like to see it. Twilight and Tempest, I don't ship them. I think they're good friends. I enjoy their dynamic a lot. I just think that Tempest is a little bit more mature, a little bit further along in life than Twilight is. I picture Tempest as an older mare. So I don't see their relationship as anything shipworthy. Alright, I'm gonna make a new tier. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new tier. I'm gonna call this one, I'm calling the police. I'm gonna go ahead, make this color black. Don't like this. Why? I don't. No. I'm calling the police. Dude, you are not even you are not in her age range. Rarity, use the divide by 2 plus 7 rule. It's not happening. Well, obviously she doesn't even see him as a partner. Spike, it's not happening, bro. Just stick to Gabby. Gabby, Be with Gabby. You two are so much better together. It's almost like I made a whole video about it. Whatever. So much better together than Rarity and Spike. Alright, let's talk about Starlight. I picture these three together. Starlight and Trixie, just the similar backstories, both former villains. They get each other. They're both boss-ass bitch. Come on, what's not to like? Starlight and Sunburst, they grew up together. They had trauma. They grew back together. I mean, childhood friends, that dynamic is so strong. Good trope. Good plot. The episodes of those two together, great. Like the ship a lot. Lyran Bonbon. Good ship. The only reason why it's not a spaceship for me is because I never really thought... I mean, I bought into the fact that they were roommates. The fact that they basically made it canon in the show was amazing. Incredible. The only reason why it's not a spaceship is just because I never entertained the idea of those two together as much as I did the characters with more screen time. So that's the only reason. Same with Octavia and Vinyl Scratch, DJ Pwn 3. Obviously these two have to be together. Octavia being the prim and proper, classy pony, and Vinyl Scratch being the loud, brash, vulgar. That's fan-made, though. Canonically, she just doesn't talk. That's what's kind of bugging me about this whole tier list, is I'm trying to get out of the realm of letting the fandom content affect my tiers, but it's very difficult. Come on, they're both musicians. Obviously, they ship them. And then they... It's circular. The show shipped them because we, the fandom, shipped them. And in episode 100, they made it happen. It's incredible, guys. The magnitude of what this show is so baffling to me even this day. I'm still gushing about it right here in the year 2020, even after the show's over. It's just good stuff, man. Moving right along, Big Mac and Sugar Bell. I mean, it's canon. That's all I can really say. I never really saw the two of these together very much. Why did I say Candace? This isn't Phineas and Ferb. Cadence and Shining Armor. What? Canon. These two were introduced to sell the wedding playset and to have a badass season 2 finale. But they didn't have any relationship before they were basically about to be married. That's why I just put them in canon. Same with Cranky and Matilda. They're just canon. That's all it is. Boring, not novel. They were introduced to drive plot. That's it. I ship Fluttershy and Big Mac decently. I think they do very well together. Both soft-spoken. Cheerilee and Big Mac. That was all we really had to go off of in the early fandom. Season 2 rolls around, these two were shipped in the show by the CMC, by the way. You don't remember. You know, it was a good ship, even with the love potion involved, and I like to believe they remain good friends even after that horrifying incident. God. Do not let preteens be matchmakers. It's a bad idea. That being said, I ship Big Mac and Marble way more. And I know what you guys are about to say. Oh, they're related. Do you even remember that episode? Do you remember how long the lineage goes back to where the potential relationship was? That's like saying a 40th cousin twice removed. If you go back in history, we're all probably related to Genghis Khan or something anyway. That doesn't mean you don't go and date people. That's my argument. These two are so cute together. What's not to like? Derpy and the Doctor. It's a good ship. I never really thought of them before the fandom got a hold of them, though. So everything that I know and everything that I really am aware of between these two, it's all fandom stuff. That's all I can really say. That being said, the Doctor and Roseluck it's okay. I know Doctor Who. I watched the first season of the rebooted Doctor Who with Christopher Eccleston. I'm aware of Rose Tyler. This was sort of pandering to paying homage to Doctor Who, and that's all it really was for me anyway. Fluttershy and Discord I don't ship. I don't really like the two of them together. Hot take, probably, but I ship Discord and Celestia way more. I think that's a more interesting dynamic. I don't see the potential romantic relationship between Fluttershy and Discord. It's not happening for me. It's really not. Smoldering Spike. It's alright, I guess. Why? Because they're both dragons? Isn't that speciesist? Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich. Good ship. Phenomenal. Like, trying to ignore the finale where they actually canonically hook up and have kids. They complement each other so well. Both of their episodes, amazing. I enjoyed every single minute of both of them. Really good chemistry. Alright, this one I barely remember. Top Bolt, I think? Vapor Trail, and I don't even remember the dude's name. Not really sticking out in my mind. Alright, so Quibble Pants and Clear Skies. Phenomenal episode. I really like what they did with making a whole point about divorced families and pre-existing families marrying into that. That was bold. I appreciate what the show did for that. Speaking to that sort of relationship. And I do like these two. I think they'll make great parents to Windspring. I really like Maud and her boyfriend. The name of the boyfriend is escaping me right now. Basically just Sheldon Cooper pony. The fact that everyone does not like, that people don't like his character, I liked his character. I thought it was so funny. Great ship. Good ship. Good ship. Actually, no, it's a yacht. I like it. I do like it a lot. Yona and Sandbar, basically almost canon. I like this dynamic a lot. The fact that Sandbar made a point to ask out Yona in the show. We never would have thought to pair these two. At least I didn't. And then they kind of did in the show, and now all they want is for the two of them to be together and happy. It's just so wholesome. Also, Yona wanna smash. Cut that out, that's bad. Why do I do this? Silver Stream and Gallus. Pretty good. Pretty good ship. I haven't seen... Obviously, it's not quite as good as Yona and Sandbar. But they haven't really had the two of them in an episode together solo, from what I remember. So, it's okay. I'm trying to avoid being speciesist, because, it's just bird-pony hybrid thing. So those two should be together, right? Ugh. Daring Do and Rainbow Dash. No, I don't see it. Not at all. Rainbow Dash idolizes Daring Do too much, and I have good friends. She saved her career and all that. Not a romantic. Same with AJ and Coloratura. Great friends. Amazing episode. Childhood friends. They went their separate ways. They came back together. It's great. Phenomenal plot. I don't see the two of them hooking up. I don't. I'm gonna put Sweetie Belle and Button Mash in the I'm calling the police category. I don't ship the children. I don't. I respect what the fandom did with them. Made a whole entity out of Button Mash. Good stuff. I just don't personally really entertain the idea of shipping the children. I say, as I put Gabby and Spike in the top. Whatever. I'm only human. Fluttershy and Tree Hugger, I don't, not really. Tree Hugger is just wild, dude. I don't ship her with anyone. I ship her with a specific type of plant. That's what I ship her with. We're literally Actually, you know what? Tree Hugger and Fluttershy being a tree. I sort of see it. I see why people might draw this ship, but I don't. Alright, last two. Mayor Sunny Skies and Petunia Petal, I think is her name. I only watched Rainbow Road Trip once. Good ship. I like the Minnesota, or maybe it's Wisconsin. It's the Midwestern pony accents, don't you know? I'm gone, dude. I'm so gone. I like these two together. Rainbow Road Trip was fun. That's all I can really say. It's a fishing boat, dude. Last but not least, cheerleaders. Light Hoof and Shimmy Shake. They don't have personality. Not really. I don't even know why these two are on here. It's good. You know, they're cute. They're cheerleaders. Good friends, probably. Pulling a Lyra Bonbon. We're such good friends. And then they freaking get hitched at the end. Alright, if you made it this far, you probably had as much to drink as I did. Juice, obviously. I'm talking about apple juice. Come on. But once again, guys, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. It boggles my mind. It really does. So, I hope you guys have a phenomenal day, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Make ships. Do tier lists. Write fan fiction. Be a frickin' degenerate. It's all fun. Just have fun with it. And one of these days, maybe I'll stop laughing at my own jokes. Because I'm a piece of crap. Anyway, bye! I'm drunk. No, I'm not. Why did I say that? Not true. Fake news. Or is it?